Hi folks, welcome to Chiefkirk Outdoors. Got a special deal going on today. I'm going to do a fired up Friday, and we're not using no fat wood today, but we are going to have some fire. Now, I am with one of my absolute best friends on the whole planet, and we're at his place, and what I'm going to do is highlight the stove, this rocket stove that he made, and just so happens that I need some fresh coffee, so we're going to, in the process, heat up some water for some hot coffee. But what I wanted to show you and highlight is this stove. Now, he made this stove, and how he made it was he took a 5-gallon bucket and he took some PVC pipe, which, let me give you a closer look, folks. Now, he made this, put some PVC down in here to hold the place, and of course you already saw the front of it here where he did that. And he handmade this stuff here too, which is an added, of course this guy's got more talent in his little finger than I got in my whole body, but he is real good at stuff like that. And that's what we're going to fire up. I've never used one before, but today it's going to be the first time, and I'm going to see if I can get it to work. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to use a little fire starter here. I'm not sure what kind this is, but my buddy Mike gave me this to use. I'm going to see if I can light this with a ferro rod, and I'm going to drop it down in there, and then I'll start adding some sticks and stuff. So stand by, let me grab my ferro rod. Need something to strike it with, Mike. Oh, I got something in here. What am I thinking? Somewhere, I should have had it laying out. All right, I'm back. So let me see if I can get this to light up. And it is lit. I hope you can see that okay. And I'm just going to drop it down in the hole, and then I'm going to start feeding some sticks into it. And hopefully we'll get some fire going here if I didn't put it out. Now we still got some flame going. But this is pretty ingenious the way he made it. And this is my first attempt at using this style of a stove. I never had. And I got my buddy standing by to let me know if I'm doing something wrong or what I need to do, since this is all his doing. But as you can see, the flames are already coming up through that thing. Boy, this thing really works good. Now, he uses this on a regular basis, almost a daily basis. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to step off camera and get me some water. Mike, does the outside of this get real hot? It's okay to leave my phone laying there then. Okay, cool beans. Stand by, folks. Now, what did I do with there? My coffee cup holds 16 ounces, which is what's in one of these water bottles. And I'm using a canteen cup, which I got from a Army surplus store. And I'm going to set that just like that. Now, I may need to get flames a little higher. Do I need?
I will a little bit more.
Yeah.
Higher.
So, I'm going to add the flame. Should I put the sticks in from the bottom or from the top?
Either.
Either. It's good when you're fooling with stuff like this for the first time to have somebody knows what they're doing to kind of coach you along. Which is, I guess, one of the reasons that we make videos, in hopes of helping somebody with something. But boy, that is burning really quick. Those sticks are burning down pretty quick. I guess I'm probably bobbing in front of the camera here a lot. Now, what I'm going to do, folks, is for right now, this is pretty much it. All you have to do at this point is just keep feeding the fire. And that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to shut it down, and once I get my water hot, bring you back. Stand by. Wind chimes. I don't know if y'all can hear them or not. Boy, that's a pretty sound. Beautiful day here, and I'm not in central North Carolina today. I'm actually up on the border of North Carolina and Virginia. So it's absolutely gorgeous here today. I hope you can see. But anyhow, I'll bring you back in a few. Okay, folks. What we're going to do here is give you an idea how Mike did this. Now, what he did, according to him, is he took a 5-gallon bucket and he cut a hole down near the bottom, and he took these 2 pieces of ductwork here that will fit together like this. Now what he did was he taped those together with duct tape, and he taped it loosely, just enough to hold it together. Then he threaded this down through the hole in the bucket from the inside with this sticking up. And then he poured Quikrete into the bucket. And before it got real hard, once it began to set up, he went in and twisted this a little bit and broke it loose from this part and pulled them out, and then allowed it to cure. And then took it out of the bucket. Now, he made this fancy thing here, but you don't need that unless you just particularly want to do it. You can use any kind of thing around the edge to hold your pot, a couple of bricks or anything like that. Be whatever you want, doesn't matter. But this looks good. So my coffee water is pretty close to done, and I just wanted to interrupt here and show you how he did this. If you have any questions, you can ask me and I'll ask him. So be right back. Hey folks, y'all ain't gonna believe this, but we have had a comedy of errors here. You wouldn't believe it. First of all, I couldn't get my water hot on this stove for two reasons. Number one, we have a stiff wind blowing, and it was blowing the flame away. We decided, okay, there's no point in just continuing to feed it and continuing to feed it. So I said, okay, what we'll do is we'll use Mike's propane stove, which is over there. So what we did is his stove ran out of fuel. When it ran out of fuel, I said, that ain't no problem. I've got one of those little bitty propane stoves in my bag over here. So I pulled it out, fired it up. Just as my water began to get hot, it ran out. So Mike, oh, and by the way, Mike is camera shy, and that's why you don't see him, because he don't want to be on camera, but he's here. So then he went in and got a brand new propane bottle and tried it, and it wouldn't work. So I'm beginning to think I don't need any coffee. So then he goes in and gets this one, and it's cooking. So, and I almost got a boil going here. I already got coffee in my cup, and I'm just waiting for this to be ready, which it will be in just a minute. So while I'm waiting on that, I'm going to go ahead and say thank you for watching. We've had a ball up here messing with this stuff today, and it's been real fun. It's been a beautiful day. Thank you for watching. On behalf of me and my pal Mike, thank you for joining us on this. If you have any questions on the rocket stove on his build, you can ask me, and I'll check with him if I don't know the answer on how to build a thing. But they do work, and he cooks on it all the time, so they do work. And he did a superb job with that one. Till I see you next time, God bless you. Don't forget to tell somebody you love them, because they may not be here tomorrow. Thank you, folks. We're going to pour some coffee.